Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to do the proposed new ending to all cells, where we do a ginso to horu out of bounds, aiming to land in R1 and pick up the energy cell, and essentially skip the sunstone. And what else? Skip the sunstone, skip watching the R1 cutscene. So let's take a look at how it would go. So first up, this is a debug file, but during ginso, you would go to the right and pick up the teleporter at the top of ginso after you kill the mini-boss. Just so you can teleport back here later. So, let me think. So, you'd finish collecting the cells at the entrance to Horu, probably. And then you would teleport here. Although more work would have to be done, maybe to take a look at, like, changing the cell loop to not necessarily end at Horu. But for now, let's just say the cell loop ends at Horu. And then you take a teleport from the left or the right side of Horu to here. And now the escape will be in its peaceful state, so we can just head into the escape. Don't even know if this is the fastest way up. Yeah, ending at Horu might still be fine. Now we're gonna do the any percent out of bounds. I'm gonna put a save like off to the side so we can see this part done more clearly. The any percent out of bounds using these portals. There's a few ways to do it. You can just walk through and then release your input as soon as you walk through and have it work. It's kind of this is like more inconsistent. So I just want to get it once. Well, okay, whatever. Suffice to say you can do it like that, but it's easier to do it with dash. Just like a neutral dash through the portal from a certain position. And there's a bunch of positions along here that work. Like, there's one pretty close. Like in this notch somewhere. There it is. Just let myself void out. There's one like on top of this bump. There it is. I think there's even one like over here, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Like it's pretty easy to get through. Pretty easy to get through. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start a save anywhere on this save up here, and then you're gonna get into the position, which is kind of hard to see because you're gonna save anywhere, but these positions are pretty forgiving. You're gonna do your neutral dash to get here, and then you're just gonna dash and save. And you can get out in one save, but if you don't, it's not a big deal because this is all cells and you have a bazillion points at this point. So you just save like as the fade happens so you get through. That took like 4, which is really bad, but probably wouldn't matter. So anyways, once you get out, if you do the first dash save properly, you'll be right above like the spider part. And again, so just for setup's consistency, you could probably find a way to do this without... I went way too far, so I'm just going to let myself void. You could probably find a way to do this without landing here, but for now I'm just going to land here. So you could make another save and like back this one up, since this next part is tougher. So let's just do that. Okay, so now from here, our current height is 626, and we're looking to get to about 400 to land in the right spot in R1. Stomping takes us down at 40 units per second, so we're looking at about, what is it, like a charge jump to get over all this crap, spikes and stuff in the way to the left, and then about a 6-second stomp. So what we're gonna do from here is start another save anywhere, charge jump, like dash over, and then just stomp for 6 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 6 because I wasn't counting right. Wait, I voided immediately. I was looking at my clock. Nice. So like charge jump and dash over here. Yeah, now we're in the right spot. So like let's stomp for 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can catch yourself with Feather. And then what you want to do is some charge dash saves over to Horu. And you could even like save like once you're at the right height and then do the charge dashes. So let's just go back down there again. So dash, stomp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's save here. I'm gonna do some charge dash saves. I think you can make this in 2 if they're like really good. But like, yeah, I made it in 2. But you could use like 3 or 4. Like, you don't have to be very precise on the save. So anyways, you can cancel out once you get in here. And it seems like your area to land is pretty forgiving, but you're going pretty fast during your stomps, so might need some practice to be consistent here. And then you could leave your save anywhere up, or you could just start another save anywhere, and then just do the same thing that is normally in the end of all cells, where you drop this rock, get your save anywhere going, wait for the main room to load, and then save and reload. Now, one difference I noticed was you can't door warp right now, because this doors like doesn't work until the entering cutscene finishes. But there, that save sound caused it to finish, so you'd wait for that, and then reload and door warp, if you can get that. Which, for anybody who doesn't know what door warp is, you just press up on the first frame of loading a file in front of a door, and it takes you to the wrong spot. In this case, it takes us down here. So you do that, and then you just go finish the game, basically, is the thought. And I guess I can just put one comment in here to the effect of why you don't just wait for the entry cutscene to save you coming out of R1 like you do out of R4. And the reason for that is the R1 lava lowering cutscene is too short, so you'll be stuck up in R1 if you don't do the save anywhere to get out of there. So yeah, that'll be that.